Hello everybody, welcome to another great episode of Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John. This is the world famous Sipping Den. On this channel I do everything that has anything to do with alcohol and coffee. And I've put together a playlist just for you so you can check it out, see all the categories, click on them, and get lost in paradise. Also, the first comment I thought was a good idea. The first comment I do, I pin, because it always has a link to the playlist pertaining to what I'm reviewing, in this case, bourbon. I've been doing these RD1s. Let me look at it. I'll show you. RD1. So check out the label, and we'll look at the bottle, right? Take a nice look. All right. RD1. The one stands for First Registered Distillery. RD1, the first registered distillery in Lexington. It originally was called Ashland Distillery. Then they changed the name to William Tarr. And I have an old bottle of the old William Tarr. And then they changed it to just RD1. As a matter of fact, there it is right there on the side. All right. This one is finished in Amburana. They call it, it's Brazilian Amburana wood. Some people call it Brazilian oak. It's not an oak tree, but it's a name that has kind of stuck with this. I'm trying to see. I don't waste too much time with it. Oh, Cachaça. There's a drink made in Brazil that is aged in this wood. It's Cachaça. It's made from sugar cane, because it's kind of like a rum. Now, about this wood's kind of rare, and they don't export a lot of it. I think it actually first got prominence not too long ago when a brewery, and I believe it was Against the Grain, did a beer aged in this barrel. I don't know where they got it or how they thought, or they added this wood to it, whatever. And it won first place, and then it started taking off. Now, I love this wood, and I know it when I smell it. It's distinct. If you've never had anything in Amburana, seek something out. There's a lot of them are making it now in this wood, even though it's hard to get. It's been very popular. It's very good. I'm going to describe it here in a minute, but it is beautiful. And once you had it, you're going to know it. It's barrels are expensive. I can't remember what they cost. I remember it's $1,800 a barrel made out of this. So a lot of people use it 3 times at least, right? Let it sit in it longer. You know, the first time not so long, second time longer, third time. Or they'll chop up the barrel and just add the pieces of wood, maybe drill holes in it to get as much surface area as possible, and add it to the bourbon to finish it that way. So in this one, I'm doing a mini. I bought all these minis. I bought four of these RDs, right? Now, the mash bill of RD1 is 70% corn, 21% rye, 9% malted barley. It's Kentucky Straight, meaning it is made here in Kentucky somewhere. It's at least 4 years old, but I don't know where they source it from. I've been to the distillery a couple times, and they're getting ready to move, actually. I've done a short video on the distillery, and I've done it again when I was shooting the area where the distillery is. They're making their own, I believe, but it's just not ready yet. Right? It's going to take them 4 years. All right. There's the color. Now I'm going to smell it. I think I know what, I'm telling you, this is so unique that once you smell it, even if you don't think you have the greatest palate or whatever, you'll be able to tell, I believe. So I have had this before. This one. It's the only RD1 I've had. Now I've had them all, but prior to this little series I'm shooting. All right, so here's the deal on this. First, what's the proof? 55%. That's 110. Nice. It's distinctive. It is Cinnabon. And when I say Cinnabon, I don't mean cinnamon. I mean the roll, the butter, the cinnamon, the icing. I mean the whole 9 yards. That's what it smells like, and that's what it tastes like. We'll see, but I've had it, so we'll see. I've had this one, too. I've had others. Just do an acclimation sip. Okay. I don't say to people, oh, you got to try this very often. But sometimes I will. I'll have something. I'm like, if you've never had this type of thing, you need to try it because it's so distinctive. All right, I've done it on several videos. This is one of them. You need to find, it doesn't have to be RD1. There are several of them that do it. The wood's hard to get. You can find it. I'll tell you what, if it's expensive, and this wasn't that bad. I don't remember what I paid for it. It wasn't crazy. But if you have trouble, find a bar that has it. Get you a shot. You don't have to buy it then. And then you can at least see what it's like. However much the shot is, you don't have to worry about chasing down a bottle and all that. It's a great way to do it. If you love it, then you might want to chase down a bottle to have it. If not, or whatever, you're good enough that you tasted it. All right, see, we found an easy way to do this. You want to come over here? I'll pour you. Yeah. Never leave here alive. I got a lot of stuff back there. Start getting into sampling this stuff. Woo! All right. It's good. It's a Cinnabon. I don't know what else to say about it. I knew it was going to be. I've had it before. You can smell it. Smell whiskey. Smells like a Cinnabon cake. You know, there's grain to make the Cinnabon. There's grain to make this. And somehow this wood is throwing out butter, cinnamon, like it's nobody's business, and icing, and mixing it in one delicious ball. The icing is a vanilla type thing coming from the barrel. And it may be the regular white American oak barrel, too, that's throwing out that vanilla flavor. So that's my description of this. It's good. Try it. Go to a bar. If you can't find it, go to a store. You got anything in Amburana, any bourbons. If they don't, it's fine. Just find a bar with it and get a shot. And now I'm thinking, you know, that Cachaça made of sugar cane in this, I'm going to find some of that. Because you take sugar cane and you put it in this. It's got to be off the charts. I just love this wood. And I bet that beer was good, and that's why it won first place. Anyway, I'm going to do a whole series now. I'm going to do every one of them, the exact same mash bill. And we're going to see how the woods, 3 different woods, try the one with no finished wood. Then we're going to try one in French oak, one in French oak soaked in maple, and then this one, the Amburana. It's going to be a fun series. How does wood